Hello, 5 Minute Day Trader here. It is March 27th. It's 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Actually on time today. And a second day in a row recording. On this channel, we spend just 5 minutes a day trying to find some trades, typically selling puts and or call spreads in underlyings that have made some significant movement over the last day or so. And the way that I do that is by taking a look at my ETF watch list and seeing if there's anything worth selling out there, options wise. So let's just start out the channel. I know yesterday I decided that we're going to check the VIX out each day. So the VIX is, very slightly elevated from its base, kind of down here, but down. Well, it's kind of level to where it was yesterday. It looks like it opened the day a little higher, but then came down. So kind of middle of the road. Option selling is particularly fruitful when we're up in these zones up here. So we'll see what we can get. I'm going to sort my ETF list by percentage change. Right out of the gate, I'm not seeing a lot of movement here, so we might be at another day of no trades, which is, we're kind of in the doldrums a little bit recently. All my trades that are on are doing great, but I'm struggling to find new trades recently. So let's take a look. TLT is down, but not nearly enough that I would put a trade on there. It's also got a low IV rank too. And then UNG is continuing to come down from that high. Let's just take a quick peek at UNG. I mean, UNG is pretty cheap, so it can be great for like small accounts getting in, but the 19 strike there, which is the 31 delta, that's trading at 54 cents. So it's going to break even around 18.50. Let's see where that would put us. So let's put it like a good bit down here, and that's 54 cents. So we might also be able to put on a call spread. Let's take a look here if we did a 50-cent wide call spread. Or we can't do a dollar wide now. No, that's not gonna work. It's like a little sort of micro jade lizard with the risk to the downside. That brings my break even down a little bit, down to sort of 18.35, something like that. So kind of down here-ish. So it'd have to come down quite a bit, but not really enough in there, unfortunately. But it's interesting. I'm going to keep my eye on UNG because the IV rank is high. So something we're going to look at. Let's look at the other side. So GDXJ is up. That's going to help me on, I have puts in GDXJ. I also have calls in GDX though, so that's not going to help me in the call area. But it could be interesting with GDX being at a high. These are all-time, yeah, they're like, not all-time highs, but highs at least for the last period of time. Can I zoom out on this chart? Let's see. This is going back, it's going back a year, so it's at a high. So it might be interesting to put another call spread on. GDXJ out of all the metals has the highest IV rank, I think, at 35.5. The next expiration is 21 days. Let's just take a peek. Like if I were to put, say, a $5 wide call spread, so it's max loss of 410. It's going to make 90 cents, and the break even is right there around 60. So that would be way up here. That, I think, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and put that one in. So let's do, I'm getting quite a bit of exposure to the metals here. I've got call spreads on in GDX and puts in GDXJ, so I got to be aware of that. But these are pretty cheap underlying, so that's something to think about. So let me put this one on. So it's March 27th, 2025, and I'm going to add to my GDXJ positions, and I'm going to put the 59.64 call spread on at 94 cents. So my break even there is, I'm just going to round it to $60 just to keep things simple. And then that's that same expiration. So we've got quite a bit on in that expiration. I'm hoping that some of these will start to come off soon, and we'll see. All right, so we'll see how that one does. So there's a trade for today. We're going to put something on in the metals. All the other metals are up. Let's just take a peek at IYR. IYR is really in that that zone. I know I looked at a Jade Lizard in IYR yesterday, but yeah, it's not quite. I'd have to come up to this 32 delta. That give me a break even in 93. Yeah, if I can get a break even in 92, I might think about putting something on an IYR. Okay, so that's it for trades today. Looks like I'm going to put something on, or in GDX, or I have put something on GDX. Well, I need to put, it's going to be in a different account. I'll put it on as soon as I'm done recording. Let me, I'm just going to do some rearranging here because I want to put my GDX positions together. My GDXJ positions together, excuse me. I'm just trying to put the positions together. So let's take a look at how we're doing. So we just opened that spread, so we can ignore, I'm not going to update the price on that spread right now. But what about my other positions in GDXJ? So I've got in GDXJ the 45 and the 46 put. These things are way, way up here right now. So the 45 is at $19. $19, and the 46 is at 12. These things are really coming down. Then we got EEM. I've got a put on in EEM. Must be, I thought it was in this account. Must be in a different one. 41.5. That's at 7 cents. That thing is if it hits 5 cents here in the next day or so, I'm going to close it out because 21 days left. There's no reason to keep that capital tied up for that small of an amount. IWM, I've got the 194 and the 203. How did I end up with positions so far apart in that one? So the 194 is at 94, ironically, and then the 203 is at 286. And then a couple of USO positions. Oh, I cleared out all my positions in here, but that's fine. USO is the 66 and the 67. These things are way out of the money. The 67 and the 68. Let me fix that. So the 67 is at 15 cents and the 68 is at 18 cents. So these things are getting close too. Did I mess up on that 67, 15 cents? No, I'm good there. And then IYR, I got that one put sitting in there. I'm getting itchy to put on another position in IYR. I got that 91 put there. That's at 33 cents. And my GDX call spreads, I'm sure those are going to start hurting me here. The 44.49 is right here. That's at 212. And I'm not, what's my break even on that? 47. So I'm good, not hitting my break even there, but that one is getting annoying. And then the 46.51, that is at $1.10. And my break even there is 47. So that one's doing fine. So doing pretty good. Overall, we're 819 up. That's assuming that I'm putting in single trades, single contracts, which I vary the contract size depending on my account that I'm working in, but that's kind of beyond the scope of this channel. Here, really this channel is just to let people kind of look over my shoulder and see how I make decisions for trades. So for this expiration, which is coming on April 17th, we're in a pretty good spot. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Later.